We are going to pick up Robin's new bike. Yes, new bike. Because there was something about the old one she didn't like. So she pitched it into the dirt and got a new one. So we are driving to the mall to pick up the replacement Indian for the other Indian that was wrecked on the highway. We were driving to the mall because the last time the driver tried to deliver to the neighborhood, the truck was too big and he got stuck and he had to back up. And the road's probably half mile long, quarter mile to half mile long. So we're just gonna meet him at the mall and pick up the motorcycle there. She buys these unseen, so we don't know what it looks like until we get it. So we do all our inspection once the driver pulls up and unloads it. Never seen before, bought on the internet. And then we're gonna have to install the reach kit. This one didn't have any bags or windscreen or anything. We had to buy everything. So it's a duplicate of our last motorcycle, but all the accessories have to be added on. And we'll bolt those all on and do it in the video so you can see how it looks before and after and what we have to do to get it to a comfortable riding position and style and height for a person that's 4'11", because the Indian Scout is perfect. It fits better than her Honda once you get the reach kit on it, and then she'll at last be able to sell the Honda and be down to one motorcycle. Before we head over and get the bike, we're stopping for gas at Costco. Do you guys do this? I mean, saving 10 or 15 cents a gallon, it's not worth it for me. This is like going to Magic Mountain or Disneyland.
It's quick.
It's like the roller coaster rides you wait for 45 minutes to get 15 cents off a gallon. Shit, I paid 30 cents more just not to wait in line. That's all I gotta say about that. We are pulling up to the mall and there's the transporter right there. Robin's new bike is on that transporter. Let's watch him hit the curb as he pulls in. We had him go to this mall because the cul-de-sac was too small, and this mall is usually not full, but it's got some people here now. Did I show you this?
There you go. Perfect.
This was a survivor. It was in the saddlebag when she wrecked her bike. She's got a few of these, but I just noticed that this one is the one that was in her saddlebag at that time.
I get tired of pushing baggers.
188 Haul Bikes. This is the second bike that Robin's got delivered by this company. They do well. It's always a double-decker, and that bike looks like her last one. Oh, it's got a Corbin seat.
It's got the spider web side.
Yeah, because this is a 2016.
Oh man, look at scratch.
Yeah, on the pipes. What year is this one?
2015.
2015.
If there's anything, I got very close-up pictures of this.
2015, and the last one was a...
Man, they said it didn't have a dent on it.
Well, it doesn't have any dents.
Yeah, this has been being laid over because usually any kind of load damage from being a truck is always on the outside corner. This is where it'll be. But we don't lay over bikes.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that.
Every time the bike was handled, where did it come from? It came from West Virginia. Every time the bike gets handled by one of our drivers, we take full video and pictures. That's why we do that.
Wow, it's rusty on this
Everybody
side.
covers their butt.
Yep.
It's
got little things like
snowmobiles in Bend, Oregon.
that.
Barely made over Sandy and Pass and make it to a rental place.
It's got little
He already
things.
had them printed out for the next day.
Yeah.
I was there on Christmas Day.
This is
Oh, he was happy to see
Not
it.
as clean as her last one, but
definitely worn.
but it's still a fine shape.
Yeah, it's got like, I got a close-up picture of this little walled out hole there. I don't know what he had mounted here. He must have had a rack of some kind.
I'm putting a luggage rack on.
But it's not stripped. It's like he had something vibrated and got loose in there.
Wow.
That's right.
And what else?
We'll be able to take
Tank
care
is
of any of the
clean.
tiny little things. Yeah, the tank is the most important.
Yeah, he's kept it indoors, obviously, because you can usually tell a bike when it's set outside. Well, you're on the consignee. Today is 3/13. Yeah, it's almost auction
Yes, she is.
season.
Signing her life away again.
Okay, we got the bike home in the garage next to her Honda Shadow that she needs to get rid of. This one is not as clean as the last one, but here's an interesting thing that we just found. This is an aftermarket Corbin seat with a lock, and this has a heat seater. That thing is an electric heat seater on this little Indian. This is great. So it's locked. Of course, Robin's freaking about everything, but it's just got the mounting in a different spot where the mounting for the original seat goes up here. So we're gonna have to get that mounting piece for up here. I don't think that one there is gonna work, but I'll start working on it and see what I can do. We're gonna take these rear pegs off because she doesn't ride anybody. We're gonna dial these shocks back down so they're not too stiff for her. Gonna put the reach kit on and the front windshield. We'll get it cleaned up. So we've got the rear pegs taken off because she won't have a passenger. We are putting on the reach seat because she is 4'11" and she'll have reach bars and reach pegs. We had to get new mounting hardware. We went over to Indian and got the hardware, and it bolts right in because the Corbin seat had taken different hardware. This is what was in the Corbin seat. It went like this. So the Corbin seat mounted down here. So they removed that and that. So we removed this. A Corbin electric heated seat will be up for sale. And we got the reach seat put on, which is an Indian brand seat. And we got the luggage rack put on. Look how much better that bike looks. Just those two things. Next, I'm going to adjust the shocks. She has to have it very soft. And since the guy was riding this, he cranked it all the way down. We're gonna back this all the way back up so it's softer because she weighs like 100 pounds. All right, I will continue to work on this thing. I'm installing the reach pegs. What this does is it takes this peg and moves it back and up by inserting this on the frame and then this onto here. It's just a couple of Allens. It's very simple. So this should have enough throw to get up here. And there you go. I think she's here. I'm going to grab that Loctite and bolt this up. The reach peg on this side for our 411 rider is done. You can see that there's plenty of room for the brake line there. It's not tensioned or stretched. And there's the spacer in there. So it's out and up. This works really well for her. I'm going to go to the other side here and do this one. It's like this bike's continuously crying. This reach kit makes it a better fit than the Honda once you get the Reach kit on. Might have to disconnect that until I get it on. Once I get it on, I'll reattach it. There we go. All set. I'll just set these locking nuts up. It should be good to go.